selling, great closer. Now I'm acquiring businesses. I'm looking at a business to acquire landscaping. What is it? Synthetic landscaping installation company. So I'm going to talk to you, quick little breakdown of this business and how to buy businesses, how to sell, how to buy businesses, how to grow. It's all about growth, people. So what I would like for you to do when you jump on here is smash the like button, subscribe, stay tuned. All I talk is real estate investing and development. The majority is motivational, inspirational, lessons learned, a lot of women stuff, because I didn't have a lot of women advice. Didn't know, I really didn't have a lot of advice growing up, man. I just, hey, wing it. And honestly, I built the most 100% Marshall you can build. Everything you see is organic, homegrown, baby. So let's get right into the business. So it's listed for $1.5 million. It's a landscaping company, installation of synthetic grass. And when I looked at the financials, they're saying it is netting 200 grand a year, but really it's about 100. So 100 grand a year, but without the main two people, it doesn't exist. So I got to fill that. That would be me until I recruited and turned into a business. Because a business operates without you. When you're the CEO of your business, you don't need to be there for it to run. You just need to answer hard questions and make sure you don't run out of money and handle all the issues and liability. That's it. That's what you do as a business owner. Most business owners are employees for their own job. It's all mindset and growth to become a business owner. I've been working on it for the last 4 years before I'm in a position right now to where I want to take over businesses and grow them. So I told I told their agent that they haven't listed. I told their agent that they don't have a business right now. They have a job. So I'm willing to step in for 30 days and make sure it'll be a good fit and start changing things and see if it's a good fit to work together, because what I want to do is step in and turn it into a business that's sellable. And if they want $1 million, I'll give them $1 million in 12 months. But first, we have to make it a business and run without him. So if he's willing to let me do that, then we can do it. Again, he wanted 1.5 for a business that's making $100,000, but it all falls apart without him. So he doesn't have a business. Does that make sense to everybody? Are you a free man? Not. What do you mean? Am I a free man? Yeah, I'm free of needing money. I'm free of needing people. I'm free of needing anything and everything, even my own children. I love them, but I don't need them. I'm free of it. I love them. It's my favorite part of life is my kids, but I don't need them. It's actually growing. I would say growth. So, great question. Are you a free man? You'll never be free until you stop giving a fuck what anybody else thinks about you. And go find a purpose bigger than you, help people, serve, then you will be free. Nothing else matters. I've been free for ever since I got kicked out of about 3 years now. You need hard shit. You got to go through wars. No, I don't need my kids, but I love them. My kids are a bonus. And I'm going to go make a bunch more because they're bonuses, and I'm willing to write checks for them. I'm going to start a baby factory. I don't want to do diapers. I'm going to delegate all the stuff I don't want to do, just like a business, just like the government should be ran a business. I had a client of mine wanted to ask me questions, and she was a female. I love her, known her for a long time. She's like, I know we disagree on some things, but don't you have compassion for all the people he's firing for that? It's a business, people. I love helping people, and I do care about people. But at the end of the day, if I'm selling real estate, it's a business. I got to be compassionate, but I do not cry with my clients when they're crying. I understand, and I try to cheer them up. But I've had people cry in front of me, and I don't cry with them. I feel for them. I know that they're overwhelmed, and I understand it. Doesn't mean I need to cry with them. So, Popo, hold on a second. I gotta pull over. All right. Hey, you don't have your kid? I do have my kids now. Thank you. It took me 3 years with good old California to get my kids. Let's talk about that. That's fun. 3 years to get 50% of my ownership of my kids, which I should have had from the time I impregnated her. But that's a whole nother story. I love to talk about it. It was a lot of fun. So let me read some questions I'm pulling over here, so I got some time. You listen to Creed, love Creed. Yeah, no one wants to answer my question. What's your question? Hold on. Are you a free man? I answered that. Dummy, thick Asians or spicy Latinas for sure. Hey, you don't need your kids? I don't need my kids. You listen? No. And honestly, next time if a woman were to take, it would never happen to me again. So if a woman took my kids, I'd be like, peace, I'll see you whenever you want to give them back to me. And that's because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You learn from it, people. It's all about new levels of your brain, like growing it and breaking through barriers like a thermostat in your house. Be careful when you're driving and reading the comments. Be said. Thank you, Katie Bug. Yo, what's WSG mean? Please tell me. Crying is Creed. Crying is good. Sorry, no, crying is not good. I just had a great discussion with a friend of mine. Not gonna say her name. Well, this isn't her, right? Okay, and you can cry if you want to. Okay, crying is like it's like steam. You feel better when you get done crying, but then you're exhausted and tired. So I do my best never to cry. And yes, I've cried. Yes, I have emotions. I feel them. I feel the brain. I never even got drunk when I got kicked out of my house, and I built everything, my dreams, making money, climbed out of a hole, raised $500,000 because I bought homes and over leveraged and then had it all. And then right at the peak, I was like, hey, babe, I don't have to work anymore. I'm done. I made it. She's like, get out of the house. The fuck? So, because she thought she won the lottery. She just wanted 50 grand a year to stay home with the babies and party and get them at nighttime. Next time, tell me. No, that wouldn't have worked either, though. I told her that actually the other day. We have a great relationship, by the way. I understand her perspective. She was a beautiful woman. She took her shot. She had her shot. She took it, and she failed miserably. You have 2 beautiful children, though. You're welcome. And honestly, it would have been worth just paying her. But my pride got in the way of that because I got taken advantage of, and I didn't like it. Chris Evans. Who's Chris Evans? I don't know why, because apparently he's a handsome dude. He does. Everybody, what's good? What's good? Katie Bug, where are you from, Katie Bug? Trump and Kamala. Okay. Cap doesn't know what that. I'm Trump, baby. Trump. Are you kidding me? Please, if you're offended by that, I'm okay with that. But a lot of people don't like me because I'm very truthful. But the ones that do are smart. Because I'll tell you the truth. Trump. For sure, Trump. And I could talk about that all day long. Would I want somebody emotional running the country? No. I don't know. I should stop now. But why would you... Do you want somebody compassionate running a business? No. I want some compassionate taking care of managing a business, yes. But I would want the CEO to make logical decisions that's best for the whole business, to make profit, to grow, to benefit a majority, not everybody. It's not the way it works. Captain America. Ooh, I love that. Thank you. It's the hair. Should see me work out, baby. Yeah. Trump. He deported a bunch of Mexicans. I'm a quarter Mexican. I'm not crying. Thank God I was born here. So let's talk about that. So he's deported. Yeah, he built the wall. He's trying to make America great. He's trying to control America and charging people so we use American-made stuff. And he's built billion-dollar businesses. He got shot in the head and didn't tuck and roll and said, fight, 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 after he just got shot in the head. I don't know if I would do that. I would probably stay low for a while. So I read his books before he was a president. He was actually the first sales book I ever read, which I don't know why. I was maybe given it by somebody. But hey, guys, do me a favor while I have your attention. Smash the like button, subscribe, stay tuned, and let's make a lot of money together. Because why I'm here is to grow. I want to grow people. I want to teach. And we're all connected. We're all helping each other. So going back to deporting Mexicans, yeah. I had a friend, so the client, going back to the story, she, well, asking, don't you have compassion for all the people? They're breaking windows, and it's like the genocide. She said it's like the genocide. They're breaking windows of women and kids in the car and deporting them. I said, did you take the COVID shot? She said, yeah. I said, all right. Well, did you know how many people were dying from that? Well, she said, and we got into the whole genocide was more the shot than him deporting people illegally because they're breaking the law. Let's talk about that for a minute. And I told her this couple stories. I've been arrested. I've been assaulted by cops. I'm white. Maybe this should go viral. So make sure you share this. I've been assaulted when I didn't do anything wrong, and I got arrested, and it cost me $5,000 on my wedding. Actually, if you want to hear that story, comment wedding. I'll tell you that story. So I'm not an average dude. I'm extreme. I'm honest. I do my best, and I want to grow and get better. And I love our country, and I respect our president. And I think he's doing great things. He's cutting taxes right now. So he's getting rid of, if you're a server, no more taxes on your tips. If you're an old person, Social Security, no more taxes. And it sounds like he's getting rid of the IRS, because I just had a friend of mine that works at the IRS say, hey, my last day is, and he's getting rid of us all. Cool. He's getting $30,000 and he's getting rid of it. Guys, they're going to go find jobs and get creative. Everybody that's what she was asking about that. They're getting rid of all the jobs. And this person takes care of her parents and is quite miserable all the time. I love her, and I really try to help her and try to encourage her. And maybe she watches this video. And honestly, if you know who you are, I love you. None of this says bad. But people stay in the mess that they're comfortable with instead of growing. People don't really want help. So let me get back to this business that I'm trying to buy. He goes, he wants 1.5 million. I go, there's no business. I'm buying a job. So I can help him build a business. We can sell it. I'll give him he's making $65,000 a year is what this guy's working 70 hours a week. His dad's working 30, so 100 hours. If I pay someone to do that, bam, the company's making $100,000 a year. So I'll go in and turn it into a business, grow it, and I'll give you $1 million in 12 months, or even I might even give $1.5 million in 12 months. Who knows? So at the end of the day, I have nothing to lose. I'm putting up, other than my time, which I charge $1,000, $2,000 an hour. So instead of charging him to fix his business, I'll put my money where my mouth is and go grow the business with him. He's working 70 hours. He's got 3 other businesses. Honestly, they're doing a lot. They need to do less. Go do your other 2 or 3 things. Let me handle this. Let's split the profit 70-30 over 1.5, and let me go grow this into a $10 million business. Simple as that. I'm not patient enough. I don't want to start businesses and grow them. So I've already trained agents and led them, and I see how people are, and I understand it enough. I want to build something big now. So are you Ms. Ban? Ms. Ban? What is that? Hi, from New Zealand. Awesome. Junior, what's up, man? New Zealand, I want to go there. I heard it's beautiful. Tell me your favorite thing about New Zealand, please. I'm guessing the females maybe, but I might be wrong. Ayan, are you Ms. All right, anyways. Who else is on? Give me a thumbs up if you're on. What do you guys want to talk about? I got a little time before my appointment. I love that. Captain America, baby. But I have gotten, not my finer moments, but who is it? Princess. What's her name? Everybody loves her. Anyways, her son. You know what I'm talking about? Drawing a blank, but I've gotten a few people. Ryan Gosling. Give me a thumbs up. Text Ryan if you think. Ryan. Wedding, yes. All right, I'll talk about the wedding actually right now, so I got some time. Give us a life lesson. How to be a good son and a good man. I love it. Music mania. How to be a good son and a good man. Honestly, do what's hard. Do what's hard. Work on your body, on yourself. Control what you can control, your mind. Learn to meditate. Learn to control yourself. That is the hardest thing to do, is control yourself. That's why I have clients fighting about getting divorced when they're trying to buy a home, and then he's trying to lose his job. Instead of going after more, he's risking losing his job because he's so afraid of growing. So it's all about the mental capacity you can handle. Pressure. It's going to bust your pipes. It's going to turn you into a diamond. So work out every day, 7 days a week, do something hard. Work out, cold showers, and think of the biggest thing you can do and go after that, and get around people that are making money if you want to make money, or if you want to be a saint, get around people that are saints, church people, whatever you're looking to do. I'm looking to grow. I'm looking to live my best life. The only way to do that is to have the money. And it's to have money is to manage your time. Time is everything. You can buy time with money. Therefore, money matters tool. What's up, Buzz Clips? How do I know you, Buzz Clips? You from Fresno? Why you can't criticize the Zionists in USA? I don't know what you're talking about. Please explain. I would love to answer that. How important is money? I would say money is everything, and I would throw up controversy. Money's everything. So how do you figure it? Well, you can buy breath with it. You can buy everything. You can buy oxygen with money. You can buy everything with money. You can buy women. You can buy children. You can buy anything you want with money. Money's everything. They've been brainwashing you to be comfortable and get a job and remain. They want slaves. And I was programmed that way. And it took a lot of lessons. I had everything they tell you to get. Okay? Everything. I made it. 38. Beautiful 2 boys. Beautiful woman. Money. Team. Properties. Didn't have to work anymore. Had it all. And because of the government, and because I didn't look at the leverage correctly, I was going after what everybody was telling me that would make you happy. Realize it. Have it all. Money, here's the thing. Money really doesn't matter, because you can have a network and you can... Well, I'll tell you the number one skill. Number one skill to have, in my opinion, resiliency. Resiliency. Because if you can live, if you can survive, you can do anything. And so staying alive and resourcefulness. I would say resourcefulness is a skill. Resiliency is everything. Stay alive. I want to live forever. At least 120, 130. That's my goal. And that's why I work out every day. If you work out 2 to 3 hours a day, it adds 2 to 3 times to your lifespan. So if I'm not doing videos, they're making money with my children, making memories, or I'm working out, or I'm working while I'm working out. I don't do it for the muscle anymore. That's ego. I love muscle. It's cool, but I don't want to eat 3 times what I need to eat, which is harder on your body. So I eat 1 to 2 meals a day. Money or love, money is way stronger. I can buy 10 females right now if I want to. That sounds horrible, but it's true, people. Let's keep it real. You can go get a massage and buy companionship. Get a massage and, it feels so good. So, money. Love. Now, love's been something that I like to debate about, so we can talk about love. I believe love is an emotion. So actually, there's a great book on it I've been listening to this video, which is a book. I'm not gonna. Hey, message me book, and I'll send you this. It's a great. I just came across. I'm sharing with everybody. His name's really hard to pronounce, but 200 years ago, this guy told us about female nature and love and the whole conspiracy, like lust and love. It's all human nature for reprocreation. So the love stories and the romances, and believe me, I've been dating the last 4 years, and with a new kind of wall up, a wall that helps me think logically. My emotions get involved. Every time my emotions get involved, women sense that, and they only sense that when they're extremely beautiful, and I act differently than when I act when they're not as beautiful, So it's a skill to learn not to give a shit when you really do give a shit. So why you can't criticize? Okay, how many important is money? Money is not everything. Money is not health and love. Money buys health and it buys love. Incorrect. Bree Cole 24. Where are you from? What is your real name? And you sound like a female. I love it. I have nothing against women. I love women. Let me repeat that. I love women. They're beautiful. They're amazing. They're nurturing. Yes, I love them. Amazing. But money is more important than all of it. because I can have a better woman if I have more money. True. It's horrible. It's truth. Money's not everything. Money is not health and love. Yes, money pays for your heart transplant, and it can buy you love. Believe me, my kids are a lot more. They love me a lot more when I can take them to Disney World and drive them to any beach anytime. I've been spoiling the hell out of my kids with my time the last 4 years, with my time. And yes, we eat whatever we want. We do things like that. That's more important than money. But you have to have money to have that. Job or business? Is this a serious question? Okay, I'm not trying to be rude, but business. So I was 19 years old when I got into selling real estate, home builder at 20, working for a home builder. Every person was hired, all females, 4 females hired with me. They all had degrees. I had experience in sales and lending, no degree. The only male hired. I was better than all the females there. I had the drive. I have the work ethic. But one of the females there became a manager. I never wanted to do any of that because I couldn't handle, to be honest, I couldn't handle the emotions of other people. I couldn't handle what people thought about me. If I didn't do a good job, I cared about all that stuff. Now I don't. But that took a lot of fires and a lot of confidence, a lot of skills that I learned to realize the number one thing holding everybody back on this channel is your ego. If you can't walk butt naked in front of a coffee shop and order a coffee, what can you do? But for real, I would do that because I don't give a shit. I really don't. But I had to build that muscle of not, and after I've lost everything and everybody around me and no one really cares, and you really learn all that, you become a better version of you and you attract better people in your life. So you have to shed the old you. And when you do that, you shed everybody around you. And I've gone through that at the age of 38 years old, and it was not fun. I didn't get drunk, and I just sat in the pain because I was already developing since 35. I had a team at 35, and I was leading people, and I was doing a lot of shit. And I was like losing my mind. I was doing so much, like this 28-year-old kid that I'm trying to buy a business from, very similar to what he's going through. And now I can look and tell him how to fix everything because I've been through everything you can think of other than $1 billion business. But owning it, this is why. But the number one skill you can have, go get a job. If you have a job, you should probably get a sales job. Everybody should do sales. We're all doing it. We're just not that good of it. You know, the number one skill I would say to have in the US right now is communicating. That's why YouTube and all these things are so viral, because most people won't get on here. It takes, in order to have 1,000 subscribers, it's only 1% of people. I did that. Took me, I don't remember. It was. I remember probably 6 months, a year or something, and then 10,000, and then more. And I'm just learning the algorithms and how to use things. So let me read some of this. According to you, which one is best? So business, money or health? Money or health? Which one do you choose? Health all day. Because if I have my health, I can make money. If I lose $1 million, cool, I'll go make 10 now, because every loss, I haven't had a lot of losses. I honestly haven't, because I was playing it safe. But I'm ready to do more losses now. I played it safe and I won. I made a lot of money. I made $14 million. And I don't say this to impress you, but to impress upon you. When you do something thousands of times, you get really good at it. And it amazes me how many real estate agents don't reach out to me to try to get help, because they think they know everything. And then I meet people and they're like, oh yeah, I know an agent. And I pull them up, and him and his wife sold 100 homes. And I've sold 800 in 9 years, and then another 800 in another 9 years. And I tell him I would teach you, and he doesn't reach out, because people go where they're comfortable with. I'm going to read something. Give me a minute. If girl like money so much, she's a gold digger. What about guys? Yeah, most women are. But it's not even a gold digger. If a woman values herself, she's going to want to trade herself for the most amount of value. It makes sense. And 100%, I have no negative thoughts towards women at all, other than I understand nature now. Psychology is everything. Understanding nature. If you understand nature and you have a good work ethic, you'll make a lot of money. How many close friends do you have? Great question. Music. Where are you from, by the way, man? If you're local, I'd love to meet up with you because honestly, I'm trying to connect with people that want to get better. And friends, how many friends do I have? One, two, maybe a third coming in now. And all of them I'm doing business with. And do I have a friend that I can say, hey, meet me at 3 a.m. and grab your stuff and a shovel and I'll see you there. I might have one of those. One. Might. I haven't done it yet, so I might have one. That's the kind of friend I want. I want a brother. I want someone to go to war with. I signed up for the Marines at 17 years old. So I do have a mentality that isn't like most, but everybody should get it. I make quick decisions. The reason I'm good at selling is because I'm good at buying. I'm able to make decisions very quickly. And I bought 7 homes in a week. I had a $2 million line of credit, 300 grand in the bank. I bought 7 homes in a week in Missouri when the rates were low and everything was crazy here where I'm at in Fresno, California. And I didn't know rates could go up 4% overnight. Didn't know. I got caught with my pants down. Hello. So it's fucking awesome. I love it because I've gone through, Dave Ramsey went through that and he filed bankruptcy. If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, look him up. He filed bankruptcy. I made it out. I started selling real estate after 2 years of giving my business away for free because I didn't want to pay my kid's mom for fucking me over, which I should have, but I didn't because I'm a fucking winner and I have pride. Pride is a good thing. Just be careful what hill you choose to fight. Pride is a great thing, but pride will come before you fall. It will. But if you're fighting for the right things, I'm willing to die for whatever I do. And that's why I'll be successful no matter what I do because I'm willing to die for it. Are you? Are you willing to die? Are you willing to get naked? Are you willing to take cold showers? Or what are you willing to do for what you want? That's the question. I heard this. I'm going to share this story right now. It's a great story. Are you ready for it, guys? And tell me how many close friends you have, music. So, which I love to know your real name. So this story, if you want success, there was this person that goes to church. This guy was successful because I want to be successful. He goes, the old guy goes, meet me at the beach at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Kid goes, all right, I want it. So the guy walks him out to the beach. The kid's suited up. He's like, come out here. Walks him in the water. So what are we doing, man? I want to learn how to make money. So the guy said, all right, come on. I'm gonna show you how to make money. Takes him out to where the water's up to his head. Holds his ass under the water, lets him up. Holds him under again, lets him up. Holds him under, holds him under, holds him under. So what the fucking lets him up? He goes, when you want to make money as bad as you want to breathe, you'll make money. People want comfort more than they want security. That's why the government that's why jobs, J-O-B, just over broke. So people would rather have comfort. And comfort's great. It's amazing. I love society. I just don't want to be a member of it, but I love it. I don't want to be a number. I want to be, if you don't know who Andrew Tate is, Alex Hormozi, I'm probably most like Andrew Tate out of everybody, I would say. But I love Alex Hormozi. There's some people to follow. Jordan Peterson's, he's got a really cool way of explaining things, very smart and educated. But I don't look up to him as a man. He cries a lot, by the way. And is to each their own, and he believes in marriage. And everything he's explained. I believe in partnerships. And I would get married. I'm not saying I'm not against getting married, but they would have to be an equally exchange of value. And I've never legally been married because it doesn't make sense to me. And I tried breaking up with my kid's mom before. And I tell my kids this because I'm very honest with my kids. I tried breaking up with her before, and then she went to church. And then anyway, so I already knew she was special. Spicy. I'm going to read some of this. So anyways, I got one left. What do you want to talk about? What's the problem you're having? Let me see if I could help solve a problem for you, please. That's my goal. Efficiency, number one importance to me. So I'm driving a Prius here, but I'm getting out of the efficiency. I'm extreme, so I thought having a Prius would kind of slow me down and not make such big extreme moves. But I realized that's just who I am, and I'm going to get better at it. And sometimes when you Shoot, you miss. I just don't usually miss very often. Being secular or being ideological? Which one? Secular or ideological? I will say I wasn't raised in the church, so I didn't grow up Christian, but I grew up with a couple good morals. Tell the truth. You know, don't say you can or can't, whichever one you say you are. Like I had a few things I stuck with. Work hard, okay? Hard and smart, I say no. But why do bad? Because I believe in karma and I believe in God. I believe there's a creator. Because I believe in hell and I believe in evil. So if there's evil, then there's good. So when you're going towards the good direction, bad things are going to come after you. And when I was 24, I started pressing in church, wrote my first $1,000 tithe check, which was the hardest thing to do because I felt it was disrespectful if I was giving someone money and they were lying and manipulating me. So wrote the check and then met a girl, and that girls are 95% of men's problem are girls. And I didn't realize this, but as a man, everything we do is for a female. Everything we do. We want beautiful women, and that's why we get successful. Everything we do is for female. Everything. It's nature. So we are willing to trade our lives for sex. It's not for friendship, comfort, because you can get all that without it. It's for sex. And the reason is because we're basically trading our life for their youth and beauty. And we're committing to taking care of them forever. And that's where I do agree in an equal exchange of value. So I wish I would have had this perspective that I do now, which is if I have a kid, be willing to pay for it. And I'm okay with that now. So all the women I've dated after my kid's mom have all made $80,000 to $100,000 a year because I am just a better version of me than I was before. So become the best you. Ideological, I guess I would say, which you're trying to say. Like, I think society and the Bible, a lot of it's ideological, but there's a lot of truth to it. Karma. So do good, and good will be done unto you. And bad will still get done unto you. Do bad, and more bad will happen to you. So go in the good direction. All right, cool. Logan, you don't believe in God. Cool. All right, my cousin doesn't believe in God. He also didn't want children, and now he's 30. This is what I'm going to say, is have an open mind. Because you may not believe in God. I'm guessing you're younger than me. A friend of mine that's younger than me asked me, how do I know God exists? And this is what I told him. I've been through so much stuff. God exists because I just know. Because we are made in his image, therefore we are God, therefore we are creators. Wherever you are right now is because that's what your belief is. I didn't value myself because nobody valued me and taught me how to value myself. So my kids have been doing push-ups and playing chess since they were 3 years old. That's the discipline I put into them, playing chess and start to think 5 moves ahead, try to focus, sit there, focus, think. Push-ups, get tough. Now they love it. They hated it. Now they do it whenever 50 push-ups. Boom. My youngest 7-year-old does 10 one-handed push-ups. So do what's hard. I never had that. I never had the hard instill in me until I was 9 to 15 doing chores and stuff. But other than that, I had no discipline. Discipline, work ethic, and thinking are the things you need to be good at. So as far as God, cool. Don't believe in it. I mean, I believe in it because Elon Musk was depressed when he was young, started reading it, and there was this book he read, The Galaxy of something, and he believes going to Mars and creating a higher level of consciousness is his purpose, and that gives him fire, and that cool. So maybe he doesn't believe. I know maybe he doesn't believe in God. Jordan Peterson didn't believe in God until he went through him and his wife having health issues. So I think you find God. At 24 years old, I had everything I thought made me happy, and that's when I turned to God because I needed. Had to be something more than this, because I still wasn't happy, and that's when I started looking for God. So I started looking for God, and then I went away from God, and then because when you start pressing in towards God and start believing and trying to do the right thing and believing in God, that's when I got attacked, and it's happened a couple times. Happened at the height of everything. When I had everything, I got attacked. The devil is inside of everybody, and God is inside of everybody. We're created in His image, so you are your own nightmare or you're your dream. You just have to manifest and work towards becoming the best version of you to have everything you've ever wanted. So if you're wrong, what happens? If you're right, what happens? If I'm wrong, what happens? If I'm right, what happens? So either way, I think it's better to believe in God. There you go. And that's cool. And I said I didn't believe in God. Let me tell you this. I said I didn't believe in God, and your mind will change and you'll develop and you go through things. I didn't believe in God when I was younger because I'm so stubborn and prideful, and I tell the truth. I wanted to know. So I couldn't talk about God until 2 years ago. Now I talk about God because I've seen God work in my life. I've seen it. And I also control the words coming out of my mouth so wisely because I don't say anything negative anymore. Ever. Because it's powerful. So start speaking good words over your life. Become the God of your life and become the creator. Million. Oh, I don't even have $20 with me right now. What do you mean? Okay. Don't understand that. I have seen many that I can't able to unseen. Yeah, you got to let things go. Move on. Focus on. You get what you focus on. So if you're seeing all this bad shit, 'cause you're focused on bad shit. So start focusing your mind on what you want, not where you are. Right? So what do you want? I don't honestly, it's been hard for me to, I've had to imagine. I want to get a Rolls. I'm about to have a $1.7 million home. I'm leveraging and borrowing money. I'm buying businesses. I'm doing all these things because of my mindset, because I've gone through so many fires that I'm unmeltable. And I want to just turn myself into a stronger sword. So most people are plastic forks. Horrible analogy, just throwing this out. But I'm going to have to get out of here in a minute. But I love that I still got 2 people on here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the subscriptions. Any feedback you have, if you're going to hate, I still love you. I don't care. I will. If you have criticism for me, I'll take it. Because I want to get better. Bring the cheddar, baby. So, anybody else have anything they're going through they want to share? Can we reconnect? Can you guys jump on with me again? I'm going to try to do more lives because I do enjoy jumping on. But honestly, guys, all I try to do is progress and get better. So, let's make money together or babies or memories. One of those 3. All right. God bless you. I hope you guys all got some kind of value from this. And if not, tell me what I can bring to you. But I will tell you, go work out, go become a better version of you. My mind opened to being a billionaire about a year ago, but it's because I want to live an abundant life. So it's just about living an abundant life to me. How do you live an abundant life? You have to become more. You have to be able to handle more. Promised safer is near. Okay, cool. But why not just enjoy your moment right where you are and enjoy it? And if you're not happy, make it better. It's your fault. You're responsible for everything. I chose my ex because I was the person that I was. I chose lust over logic because I went towards my sinful nature and wanted a 6-pack and an ass. She was hot. She got what she wanted. Money man. And I took care of her for 7 years. And I pay her mortgage now. Cool. Everything's a trade, people. I'm trading right now. What am I trading? This is to be 100% honest, this is the way I give. This is my giving of my time. I charge $1,000 an hour to coach people. I can take your situation and make it 100 times better, but you have to be willing to get better and willing to listen. But most people listen to their own ego because of comfort and they want to stay right where they are. They think they want more, but they don't want to become more in order to get more. You have to do hard things. You have to become better. If you want, so now I attract beautiful women to me all the time. I don't look for them. I attract them. One just hit me up to move her furniture and I ignored her. What the hell? Do I look like a mover? And I'll be honest, I met her out one night. I was with some friends. She knew the friends. And let's just say it was fun. And now she's playing games and wants me to fucking first thing she asked me after 2 weeks is if I can help her move and with a 2-hour notice. Fuck you think I am, U-Haul? That's crazy. Just kidding. I think the return. We can't hear you. Oh, that's you can't hear. We can't hear you. It's okay. Well, I can. I don't know. It's anybody else hear me? All right, I got to get out of here in a minute, but I will return, and I'm gonna start returning. I'm gonna probably do them every morning and just jump on, and maybe we can do some business together. All right, don't know what happened. Mike, where are you from? Burial Cole, where are you from? I got 2 people left. Who's? All right, Mike and Bree. Mike and Bree, where are you from? What do you guys have going on? What do you do? I'm from Russia, and you awesome. I'm from Fresno, California. Russia. I'm sorry to hear about all the crap going. Or is that Ukraine? I'm not good with geology. Russia. I do want to meet some. Oh, you know what? I met a young girl at a coffee shop, and her dad was from Russia, and he was a doctor. Came here, and they wanted to make him take his COVID shot, and he quit his job and had to go get a new career because he wasn't taking that shit. Those are people I love, man. It's like strength. I have family that said they weren't going to take it, and they took it. They're in the hospital field. I mean, I get it. I understand, but I wouldn't trade my life for comfort. I'd rather work really hard for some food than make really good money and be a slave. What about you? Anyways, God bless you guys. Love you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Maybe I'll chat if you want to jump on in about an hour. I'll be headed back to town. I'm kind of a quick appointment. And then coaching baseball for my kids, 7 to 9. I'm a coach. Love coaching. I put my time into my kids and into me, growing me, and the people that are bringing me value, which want to go make value, go make businesses, because that's what I enjoy doing. So God bless you all. I'm a rocket scientist. Awesome, man. That's hella cool. So you like Elon? Yes or no? Elon? You jump on with me, subscribe, and let's jump on together in the next one. I'll try to get on here daily, man. I'm going to try to start doing lives daily because this is cool. I feel like I can get more interaction and maybe more people to want to join the party. God bless you guys. Peace out. Till next time.